What's up everybody, welcome back to the Lord of the Coins, where I objectively give you my analysis based on price action. So in this video, we'll be covering a technical analysis of Chainlink. So Chainlink on the higher time frame has just been inside of this macro range. We've just been ranging and oscillating between the low, around $5.50, to the high, which is around $9.30. And we've just been kind of oscillating, up here, down here, up here, down here. And in a range, how you want to trade it is that you have this premium zone, which is a good area to take short trades. And then you have this bottom area, which is a discount zone, which is generally a good area to take long trades. But I'll tell you why I believe that this time might be a little bit different. So Bitcoin runs, the crypto markets, and Bitcoin is a coin that you always want to be watching. And if you guys have seen my last Bitcoin video, I told us that we'd probably come up here before a much longer short down. So this would give me confidence for, if Bitcoin plays out that way, that Chainlink will come up into this area of high confidence right here. And I'll get into that shortly on a lower time frame. But then we'll probably break down to the downside here, breaking out of this macro range that we've been in. So if we also take a look at Bitcoin dominance, you can see that Bitcoin dominance has been rising up pretty sharply here, and we are actually putting in a new high here. So it's a very good chance that Bitcoin actually comes back up into its range high up here, which would also give me more confidence into my Chainlink trade here, that we're going to break down into the downside here, and a lot of altcoins are going to bleed. Whereas Bitcoin, even though it comes down, it'll probably come down a lot more slowly. And I do think on Bitcoin we are definitely going to set new lows here. I did say that this move up, although I did believe it was going to go a little bit higher, that this move up will be the last move before sweeping out this liquidity right here and setting a new low. So back to Chainlink here. That is just my macro higher time frame outlook. I do think we're a lot bearish, and I'm looking for a short trade entry into setting a new low for Chainlink here as well. So we'll go down to a lower time frame. We're going to the 1 hour here. I'll tell you guys why I believe this is such a good area. Actually, we'll go down to the 4 hour. Why this is such a good area to take a short trade. So on the daily, this is a very, very key level to hold. So should I go to the daily real quick? So if we get a daily candle close above this level, we're actually, we would have actually broken market structure, and we would have bullish market structure. So if we get a daily candle close, we can expect price to consolidate right here before, targeting range high again. So since that is the case, that is a very, very key level I'm looking at. The reason I don't think we'll get a daily candle close above it is because of all the resistance that stands in the way. So this area is actually the golden pocket, which is a good area for a price to return to and find some sort of reversal in. So that is one confluence for price action to kind of come up here and then come back down. But on top of that, we have the previous month VWAP and the quarterly VWAP and the range POC of the macro range. So if we kind of zoom out here again, you can see that I took the FRVP of this entire range, and this green line that's going across, that is where most of the volume lies in this entire range that we've been in, which is a very good place for either support or resistance. So go back down to the 4 hour. So yeah, that area right here, right in the golden pocket too, just high area of rejection. On top of that, we have the monthly and previous month POC right before that golden pocket area as well, on top of the monthly VWAP being right below that. So a lot of times what a price wants to do is does want to sweep out the previous week open, all the liquidity that was built up there. So I'm expecting price to maybe do another sweep, come up here, and then wipe out all the liquidity here, and then take out or get rejected off the monthly VWAP, the monthly POC, or all of the volume that lies in this daily key level, previous month VWAP, quarterly VWAP, and range POC. So we can definitely see a sweep in a candle wick going above, but I don't think we'll get a daily candle close above this level. But this is the key level to watch, where if we do get a daily candle close in consolidation, we're most likely bullish here on Chainlink, and we will see some sort of movement back into this range high, or fill this fair value gap and tap at this H4 order block right here. And definitely something like this is something we can see as well. But like I said, this is definitely the most important level to watch. Otherwise, we are looking fairly bearish. We are even forming another, smaller bear flag right here. So it is definitely possible that we don't even hit these levels and we just come straight down, and we break out of this range, try to retest the range, and then we break down. That is definitely possible as well. Another idea would be that we do break out and it's just a deviation. We can reclaim range lows, and then we can move back up. These are all definitely all possibilities, but this is stuff that you need to read and react to the market with. The trade I'm trying to show you guys is that this is just a very high area of confluence, and if price ever does come back up here, this is a very highly likely area of rejection. So if you want to take a very high probable short trade, this is where I would be looking. In terms of a short trade, somewhere in this order block, you can set your stop loss probably maybe above range mid, maybe above this swing high. And for targets, I'd probably target this weekly order block down here, and probably take profits on this range low, and then take final profits on this weekly order block. So this is some sort of trade that I look for on Chainlink. With that said, we did form some relatively equal lows here on the 4 hour. So I do think before we make any movement up, we will get this sweep of liquidity, maybe another retap into this 4 hour order block right here. The other reason is that, to make any significant move one way or another, you do need a sweep of liquidity. That is just how the markets are run. So I'll probably get some sort of range deviation of this range we're forming towards the bottom here, and this will probably be my entry into a long trade into this area of confluence here. So I do think taking a long trade here is actually not a bad idea either, as we are in the discount zone of this macro range. So this is not a bad trade to take, in my opinion, because we might just be consistently ranging between this, and that is also very likely outcome as well. The only reason I do believe that we are going to be on our way up here into a harder rejection is just because of my conviction on Bitcoin's price action. I think Bitcoin is going to do the same thing, where we'll come up and then make a large move down. So in terms of my Chainlink trade, that is just kind of what I'm basing it off of as well, since Bitcoin is the main factor in the crypto markets. So yeah, this is just like a really quick outlook of Chainlink. If you guys do want something more in depth, or if you guys want like cleaner white charts of these charts that I'm doing, definitely send me a message on in the comments down below, or you guys can join my private trading community where we're taking trades like this pretty much every day. So if that's something you're interested in as well, that's something I would check out. I'll put that in the description down below. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this kind of content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next time.